Okay,
could,
so
and I would advise you to,
our
because
idea,
no matter whether you do
because we
swimming,
need to draw it out, right?
boxing, or golf, or
From what we have now, the shot, it would
there's
be too
bound to
short,
be
it wouldn't fill 2 minutes.
a
So we
sequence that
need
will be in a
to
gym
find a way to take what we have,
doing
draw it
that.
out without changing it too much. And I think one of the first things we can do with that is the scene where she's washing her hands. She has a fair amount of blood on it, not a crazy amount,
So
but not a
do your
little amount.
test shooting, I mean, you could,
Enough to
you
be
could
plausible
do a
to look
little
like
bit
she's
in,
murdered someone.
so
And she washes them, and they start getting
you know,
cleaner.
because it's less about the
You know
equipment,
when
the
you're
equipment's
standing
more
close to
about
someone and you're filming,
what
or
angles they get.
you just hear
What's
their
gonna be
normal,
interesting?
regular
Is
breathing.
it going to be interesting
Then
to
as
see
her
someone's
hands
feet
get
running on a
cleaner,
treadmill,
her breathing
like
gets
close up
more
down
noticeable,
here?
so
Does that
louder, more
actually give you an
panicked, and
interesting
more
shot?
ragged, and
You could do
more
it
hitched
in
and
reverse,
everything.
Jim.
Yeah, no.
And yes,
Like audio-wise, when we do editing for that, what if, do you know, like in
No,
movies
but nor
when
does
like,
he think, Jim.
it's like somebody breathes heavy and there's like a very high pitch frequency, like
yeah, that ringing, exactly, yeah.
and also like the
Oh my god, I just got it, yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like her heartbeat, yes, her heartbeat. And then, so, as her hands get cleaner, we hear her breathing more in her heartbeat. We kind of change the shot to a close-up of her face. And the kind of pulls focus. And just as the focus is finished pulling, cut to close-up of her eye. And the real panic in her eye, and or was that right? Panic. And we flash from her panicked eye to what she sees. So now we see her hands again, but her hands and everything around her is red. So we use red lighting and a shit ton of fake blood. Not just on her hands, but on the sink and everything we can see. Now, we would have to check if it would be easy to clean up and everything, because it would be probably Jamie's and Nina's bathroom, unless we use one that isn't their bathroom, because the cleanup is something we need to consider.
as well,
Yeah.
I think if we put like saran wrap under the fake blood, it'd be much easier.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
be visible to the
yeah.
eye. Actually, it'd give like a more like texture.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And that way we could already draw that out, and it would be kind of referencing classics like It or Carrie as well, right?
What if? So remember how I said in the beginning that there should be like a girl lying down on the floor with like the on her neck? Wait.
Yeah.
What if
Not
while
more
she's
houses.
washing her hands, you know, like you get like a 1 second shot of like
Yeah,
the dead girl,
so
like,
barely,
still on
so
the
that
sink,
you can
know?
barely see it. That you need to pause in just the right second if you want when you watch it. That you could see it.
Yeah.
It would be good. It would be a good idea. It wouldn't take up too much time, but it is a very good
Girl
idea.
from the street into the sink. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, right. If we show through her sunglasses, you know, when we see the sirens and everything, whatever happened to somebody, let's say they're dead, shot, driven over, or whatever, see it barely through her sunglasses, and then we reference that in a flash shot in that washing sequence. Right, and then after that, and after seeing the blood everywhere, it's cut to black, and we have a black for just a second or something.
Yeah.
So that it, and then we start hearing the breathing and the thumping again. And her trying to calm down.
So bombing it up to the
And then what were our next shots in the sequence again? Remind me real quick.
Goes in the house.
The house.
Just showing that. But, okay, so she's washing her hands, and then
Cut.
what was the plan?
She was washing her hands, she finished washing them, and then it's like cut to the next scene, like straight cut.
Yeah,
Okay.
big rooms like that.
So she wasn't washing her hands in her house, in her home.
Yeah, it's amazing.
She could have been, you know,
I
like
think we
it's an
Oh, so it's just kind of like an
unidentifiable
establishing shot in a way, I guess, showing where we are again, or whatever.
bathroom. Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Work out with her.
Like
should-
the bathroom, it doesn't necessarily need to be a house bathroom, regular bathroom, just
Yeah.
like it's just a bathroom because it needs to show like the
Okay,
washing.
yeah. Which is, I think we do logically need to think about settings, so we just know
Yeah.
everything, right?
In the bathroom, you can just put artificial like cold lighting to make it more, you know, the contrast between the cold lighting and the red lighting. If we're doing that with a
Yeah. Though I do think we should go for like not like super warm red lighting, but that cold, like a colderish red lighting. You know how red has either orange or blue undertones?
Yeah, blue undertone.
Yeah, so for a blue undertone in the red lighting instead of a like yellow or orange
no, I
undertone.
agree.
Right.
Like liver.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, he does look good.
And so let me show the house.
Really
And it could be,
massively see it.
it's quiet shot of the house. It's just for a moment longer than it should be, to kind of give it a bit of an eerie, creepy vibe, a bit of unsettledness. You know, it's a house, it's home, but from what we just saw, that doesn't match. And why are we lingering a second on the house and at night? And we could, like the stereotypical when you hear like an owl or a bird in the background, just something that gives it a bit of creepiness again. So that's adding another like second or two to the thing.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
we
just
saw
have
the
like more
house
screen
and-
time of her in her house, you know, interacting more with her like surroundings. So like,
Yeah.
what if
Yeah.
she does bottle of alcohol as well?
Yeah, she.
I don't know if that wouldn't be immediate plagiarism. What we could do
I don't think so.
is
'cause
maybe
the rest of it's like
panic pills. We see her because like I don't
we can't
know.
really show her taking drugs.
No, not drugs, medication. So there's a difference between medication and drugs, obviously. And if we have shown her panicking and everything, right?
We just find
It
But she could just like
could,
pour a
yeah,
little
she
bit
could be like shakily like pouring them and just pouring one too many, but she doesn't care. She just needs to take
What
them.
if you take them
And
with a shot?
with a what?
With a shot, like remember how you
Not
said
maybe
you
not with a shot, but yeah, with alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, like in Queens, yeah,
Which is-
you take her pills, you could like go a shot of vodka in her pills.
Yeah, so definitely with like a shot of alcohol or whatever, or wine, right? Red wine. That often is stereotypical. That red wine and everything. Red wine, you know, stain of red wine is hard to get out, just like stained red blood is hard to get out,
Oh yeah, no, that's good, that's good.
right?
Maybe like
And she spills it, and then she drops the bottle on the floor, and it just kind of like goes everywhere and stains even more.
No, because that is gonna be really hard to clean up though.
And then Nan
Yes.
has
Let's
confirmed
just
she's
spill some on her shirt.
Yeah, we do need to commit,
Has Nan
and we
confirmed?
can find ways. It doesn't because it won't be actual red wine, right? So
Well, no,
we
she-
think
okay.
if we find ways
We know.
that also
Yeah,
because
so
I
we know
have
fairly
just a
soon.
small rug
And
in
then
front of my
it'll
bed.
be
It's
the
not.
logistics of, well, what is she
If
gonna
I
do? She
wash
can
it right now,
drive it
then
on the day
I don't
that
mind
she
if it gets
has
dirty
to
because
do that.
it was a cheap rug anyway. It's like a pink fluff rug. If I wash it right now, it might lose some of the color, which would be good because then it's not as pastel-y pinky anymore. And then I wouldn't mind kind of like ruining that rug. So even if then we wouldn't get a stain out, and we could again below the rug kind of have that clearing thingy so we don't actually make a big mess. And we can also, just like with the fake blood, find something that is easier to wash out, even if we spill it, but that looks like red wine.
She'll be
You know,
credited as a stunt driver.
And yeah, so that would really focus on
So, yeah,
panic.
all
And
we see is
pill
her
bottles are
drive
easy
up
to
to
get.
the driveway.
Do you know those stereotypical orange
then-
ones
Yeah,
with the white cap?
orange
We even have those in the theater. As props. And then we would just need to print like a fake label, fill it with
So as long as she's
Tic
fake pills.
Tacs.
Then yeah.
Yes, perfect. Tic Tacs. But white ones, obviously.
Yeah, all of them. Right?
Yeah. No, some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are.
Well,
Yeah.
no one will be in it other
Right.
than our main protagonist, just to get in
Okay, so
there
now we have
and shut the door.
that. So okay, run over it. We start off with
Wait, no,
her.
let's continue because we're not.
Yeah. No. I'm just doing a quick recap myself so I know where I am at. Right. So we start off with her. We're seeing her. It would be great if it was raining, but I don't know if we can fake that or whatever. But if not, even if it's dark, that's fine. And so the sirens, and in her sunglasses, we see a bit of the scene what's happening. Not too much, and not so much that anyone would immediately focus on it. It could also be like, oh, like we're just focusing on her face and what she's feeling, but actually we're supposed to also focus on her sunglasses. Then we see her kind of turning around and walking away. Then it cuts to her in the bathroom. We do the whole bathroom thingy, then the house thingy. Okay, now there's the spilled wine. What now?
She gets a phone call.
Right, she gets the phone call.
And
And we could, I don't know if it's one too many pull focus we would have to see, but a pull focus could work there as well, wherever we actually want to do the pull focus then. I want to get at least one in.
Oh, floor shot of like
Yeah.
the wine on the floor, right? And we'll
And then-
focus to her like feet walking away.
Or exactly, we see the wine, and all of a sudden she's just kind of like, because there can still be kind of those eerie noises in the background, right? That you don't really notice until they stop.
We could. I mean, ultimately,
Sorry.
what we'll
And then-
make
but
the
it's
shoot
broken up
day
by just a
easier
ringing.
Is if we can get all the shots in the one location.
And
Yeah.
it shows us her phone
That's our dream. Right?
with
That's
like an
what we
eyeline
go
matchup
for.
or whatever.
So if we can
This
get
is
that
something,
box
right?
in June,
Point
it's
is,
got
it's
a ring,
phone's
or
ringing.
at least
She picks it up.
space that they use
Maybe
for
we don't see her pick it up
sparring and
immediately, but we
stuff like
hear her pick it up, and we still just see her standing in front of the spilled wine.
Yeah.
There's like an
Um, and it starts off quite right.
Right, okay.
No ear music. And
I think we could
yeah,
film the
it's
train
stammering and everything, right? And it's quiet, and it's really just her.
in there.
And then
but
it kind of
the
like,
ring shots, like,
you know, like when you have a
in the
tinnitus,
studio, so
tinnitus,
it's
whatever,
like
like the ringing in your ear.
spotlights from the top and
Yeah.
That we have something like that as the
Do any of you- any of you
stammered
talk
conversation
about
goes
Pete
on,
Irons?
when it's
Pete Irons
ending
is a
with
psychology teacher.
cutting to black, where we
Slash
either hear a
house
bit of the
master.
conversation or it's a short monologue.
He's a B-Web housemaster.
Yeah, no.
No?
I think we, like, if we
he
do the monologues,
does
we have to keep it really
boxing
short.
style.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
and I would do
telling
it at the end
boxing
rather,
things,
like
so
after
you
the
may well be
phone call or when the
someone's
phone call kind of fades out.
No, I think,
So
wait, at the beginning, right? What if we have, before the, like, scenes, like, just, like, a moment of, like, black
Icky.
screens, like,
Why is
you
it
know how
icky?
people always...
Oh, well, they're all boxing places.
You know,
maybe not something quite as edgy, but yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Boxing Horsham. Google it.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then at the end,
I know it's
black.
Yeah, right. I know. Sorry.
By the way, that's a really good thing
And
to
end of
do.
monologue at the end with the black again to kind of
Yeah,
like show that
but what about
between
the
sides.
prosecutor?
Exactly. So, but what if after the shot with the sunglasses and everything, right? When she turns away, there's a brief cut to black before it shows her washing her hands again. So that it's kind of like a theme of the flashing to another thing of strong cuts and scene changes and there being a black cut to it. It's all very purposeful. Alright, I think that would fill 2 minutes. It should fill 2 minutes.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, great.